Die Choreografie der deutschen Hockey-Fans ging los mit dem größten Trikot, das man je gesehen hat. Wir sind der Hockeystadt und wir sind das ganze Publikum der Welt. Freunde, genau, und von den Fans für euren Auf- und Respekt. Jetzt geht's los! Wir begrüßen quasi die Unparteiischen, die Schiedsrichter, Umpire from the Netherlands, Claire Truix from Scotland, Irene Kippe aus der Nationalmannschaft, andere Frau Schiedsrichterin in der Familie.
Hello there and a warm welcome to the Indoor Hockey World Cup semi-final between Germany and Austria. The Germans in the all-white kit there and the black skirts. Austria line up at the bottom of your picture in the red tops and white skirts. A packed house here in Leipzig for the first semi-final on day 4. So the defending champions Germany, defending their title from Poznan 4 years ago, face Austria, who are ranked 4th in the world. As Yami Mulder's just taking his place on the bench, the coach of this German ladies side. His opposite number, Vincent Sondi. A swig of water for him ahead of this game. These two sides have met once before in this tournament in the pool stages, and Germany absolutely walloped Austria by 10 goals to 1. The fans will be hoping for a similar scoreline in this one, but expect a more spirited performance today from Austria. There's their captain away to the left of the picture. Karin Stiefelmeier will start in goal for Austria. Nicola Grosser, Julia Busch, Catherine Lenzinger and Christine Vukovic, the captain, make up the starting 5 for Nitan Sondi's team. Two sides meet each other ahead of this crunch semi-final. A place in the finals up for grabs against either the Czech Republic or the Netherlands. Their semi-final plays out at 5:30 local time. Just gone 4 o'clock here in Leipzig. And Germany will start with Yvonne Frank in goal, Katharina Otter the captain, Franziska Holke, Lena Jacobi and Lydia Hasse in the starting 5.
Die Seite ist leer, ja? Und wir bestimmen, was da reinkommt. Wir bestimmen das. Wir haben alles dabei, was wir dafür brauchen. Guckt euch in die Augen, nehmt euch mit. Diese Mannschaft gehört ins Finale. Kein Zweifel, keine Sekunde, 100%. Unser Spiel gewinnt euer Herz auf diesem Platz. Auf geht's! Auf geht's! Eine für alle!
Katharina Otter, the dominant voice there in the huddle for Germany. Off they set in their pre-arranged high-five routines. There we go, like Swan Lake.
First half, 20 minutes.
So Germany versus Austria, it's the first semi-final of the Indoor Hockey World Cup. Both the men and the women in action here in Leipzig. We've got the men's semi-finals to look forward to later this evening. A 7 o'clock pushback for Germany versus the Netherlands. And then at 8:30, Austria will take on Iran. First up though, the women's semi-final number 1. It's Germany versus Austria. Germany playing from left to right and pinning Austria back into their defensive half right from the offset. Free hit won by Austria. It'll be a free push. In fact, to Germany, brought out to the 3-meter line, the dotted line outside the shooting circle. Jacobi here on this near side. It's Otter on the far side. Both key figures in this German side. That one just getting out of the reach of Lydia Hasse, who has 5 goals in the tournament. Just couldn't quite a stick on that one and get control. Free push then to be taken by Vukovic, the leading goal scorer for Austria. She wears number 19. The Austrian captain has 8 goals. And Germany accelerate forward. The deflection almost took it into the goal. Christine Vukovic almost tapping this one into her own net. Gets a little deflection touch just there. Fortunately goes to the right side of those sideboards. So 0-0 it remains. Germany pressing from the offset here and putting Austria underneath the cosh. Remember, Austria lost to Germany in the pool stages by 10 goals to 1. Germany also winning every other single match in Pool 8. Trying to find a foot here. This is Vukovic. Again, Germany's ball. They come away with it. They had the numbers around the ball. Restart and Otter with it, cross field. It's Hauke on the far side of the field. Interception, oh, it was close. Came off the boards in the end as Julia Busch tried to regain possession for Austria. Inside the D again. Otter looking for a foot. Allowed to go along the baseline. There's a shot that needed to be saved by the Austrian goalkeeper, Karin Stippelmeier. Straight back up the other end for Austria. Jacobi back there to cover. Fires the ball forward to Otter. Just lays one out to Hasse. Hauke now on the near side. Back to Hasse. Jacobi picks it up on that reverse stick side, comfortably so. Germany just looking for that first gap, that first clear-cut shooting opportunity. Shots on goal already coming in inside the first few minutes. Germany just thinking about a rotation here around to the right-hand side. Jacobi goes. And in the end, it was a good tackle by Podpera, Stephanie Podpera of Austria, backtracking, clean tackle, Austria ball. Quite sure where the intended pass was going there. There were no high runners for Austria. It's given possession straight back to the Germans. Celine Wilder at the back with the restart. Here she is again. It's Vinfeder now alongside her. Germany all the way around the back looking to open their account here. Undefeated in the tournament and defending champions looking to book their place in the final. It'll be a final against the Czech Republic or the Netherlands. And those two sides face each other just after this. 5:30 their pushback. Interception here. Oh, lovely change of pace onto the reverse stick. Hillman couldn't pick it up. Does come up off Austria stick eventually though, and because of the lift, a penalty corner awarded. So it's penalty corner number 1 of semi-final number 1. It goes Germany's way. Let's see how they line up. Hillman is the slip option away to the left as we look at the picture there. Vinfeder is the straight flick option. A lot of the teams opting to go with that skip pass. Straight strike, or will it be a slip? There's an early break there from the number 1 runner. So Austria reduced to 3 outfield players and the goalkeeper. Vinfeder again sets up, ready for the injection. Here it comes, straight flick, goes high and over the crossbar. There's a look from behind the goal. Yeah, it was a good distance, in fact, over that crossbar. Just scooped under it a little too much technically. Hillman gets a touch on it. Again, Austria being pinned back. This is Lenzinger down the right-hand channel. Quick restart from Strehrer. Chance now for Austria to take the lead themselves. Good save from Yvonne Frank. Came out at full stretch. 2 German defenders behind her as well, throwing their bodies in front of the goal. That's how much it means to them. There's the save. And there's the collision between the 2 German defenders. I think unintentionally diving there. The band are fired up just behind the goal of the Austrian goalkeeper. No goals in this game yet. Penalty corner. It's penalty corner number 2 for Germany. And it comes with 13 minutes left on the clock. Personnel-wise, it's Otter that goes over to the injection spot. Stiffelmeier will take her place in the goal. Franziska Horka is the slip option for Germany, and there, number 6, is Luisa Steindor. Straight flick from her, tried to keep it low that time. The keeper got full body and pads behind that. Stiffelmeier winning that head-to-head. She's certainly been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers in this first half. Good hustle from Germany, winning the ball back, uncontested, another good save, an open goal, and they score! Germany open their account through Franziska Horka. The first goal of this game. Germany take the lead. It's Germany 1, Austria 0. So Horka converting Germany's chance, and Germany getting their noses in front. And Horka, her second goal of this tournament. Let's have another look at it. It came from the quick restart. The self-pass from Steindor opening the gates, and look at all the time she had in the world to take that one. Keeper got close, but you'd back Horka to finish that every single time, and she did. Always danger carrying out of defence on that weaker left side. Through the legs, oh what a ball! Sets up this one-on-one at the back. Again, Yvonne Frank held her territory. Blocked that direct line to goal. And a little chip shot from Pultar in the end. Didn't have much venom on it. There's the ball through the legs that set up the chance. Great awareness to know where her teammate was, but Marianne Pultar unable to round Yvonne Frank in the German goal. Otter now down the boards. Oh, nice drag in. Kruger with the fancy footwork. Just look at Germany's press here. Look how high it is. Another interception. Can they get the shot off? Penalty corner. this time won by Lydia Hasse. Well, it's relentless from Germany. That's their third penalty corner now, and we're only halfway through the first half. It's Germany 1, Austria 0. Stiffelmeier again just has to work out what Germany are going to do here. It looks like one or two options. Again, the slip is on for Lydia Hasse, but also the straight flick from Katharina Otter, and she scores! 2-0. Bread and butter stuff that for Katharina Otter. The captain adds a second, and it's Germany 2, Austria 0. Oh, what a goal. Ricochets in off the post. Delightful finish. Well, that's now Otter's 5th goal of the tournament. Germany's highest scorer is Christina Hillman on 8 goals. And as we said, Germany scored 10 against Austria in the pool stages. There is Hillman with a shot that was blocked. Good low challenge in the end from Marta Leginia. She comes off and makes way for her skipper, Christine Vukovic. Things going to plan so far for the Germans. It's German number 9, right in the face of the Austrians here, Hillman. Good tackle too on the reverse stick. And both sides have a timeout should they wish to use it. Things going to plan so far for Germany, looking to book their place in yet another Indoor Hockey World Cup final. Here's Jacobi. Vilder over to Hillman on the left-hand side. Hasse leading in front. Germany's just trying to suck in the Austrian defence again, but Austria just pushing Germany back now. Oh, lovely route one ball. Pulled back on the goalkeeper, and a good save from Stiffelmeier, who went down in the tackle. Timeout is now called. So with 7 minutes 41 left of the first half, Germany riding along smoothly here in Leipzig in front of the home fans. Germany 2, Austria 0.
Hinten raus, immer wieder den Schulterblick, defensiv, immer die Kontersicherung einbauen. Zweite Sache im Aufbau, noch mehr pendeln, immer mehr pendeln. Und das dritte ist, einfach die Jobs machen, in den Jobs bleiben, nicht irgendwas Besonderes, einfach und schnell, immer wieder das Tempo hochschrauben.
The mind well and truly on the job there for Germany. Good to see the young German fans enjoying themselves as well. Chance for the youngsters to get out on the main pitch itself during the lunch break. It was great to see at least 100 or so of them messing around out there on the field of play. Good to see. No doubt some potential stars of the future there as well. It's Germany versus Austria. Pick up after that timeout then with Germany leading by 2-0. All plain sailing at the moment. A few counter-attack breaks for Austria, but nothing really that Yvonne Frank couldn't deal with in the Germany goal. And Austria will now rebuild from the back again with their skipper. Vukovic over the ball, using those boards down the left-hand channel, but no one there. There's no depth to the Austria attack at the moment. Really need people leading back from that baseline. Here's Jacobi. Bounced back out by Steindor. Vilder there at the back with Jacobi. Steindor again. Schroeder, who's the other player, just lurking around towards the top of the circle, away to the right-hand side. Jacobi just forces the change of angle into the circle now. Surely there's a chance, and they score. Well, that was a lovely move from start to finish. And Schroeder, with the finishing touches, gets her 5th goal of the tournament. And Germany get their 3rd of this semi-final. It's Germany 3, Austria 0. almost magic. Jacobi started off the move, plays in her teammate, and again, a simple finish for Anne Schroeder, who tucks it in bottom left as she looked at it. Sounds good too when they hit the backboard like that. Penalty corner awarded there. So penalty corner number 4 for Germany. This to make it 4. Injection will come in and Vinfeder's there at the top of the circle, just waiting for the crowd to settle, the players to settle. Vinfeder, yet to get on the score sheet today, comes her way, takes the flick and gets on it now. What a flick from Katharina Vinfeder, her 4th goal of the tournament and Germany's 4th of this game. They are cruising along. It's Germany 4, Austria 0. Again, we might be looking at another rugby score here. Oh, dangerous stuff round the back from Austria. So much confidence in that pass from Vukovic to play in Lenzinger, but Germany have it back again now, and here they come down that right channel. Didn't quite get a hold of it. Franziska Hawker, who opened the scoring here for Germany today. Katharina Otter and Schroeder, and Katharina Vinfeder also scoring, and now another chance. Things going from bad to worse for Austria. Germany will set up exactly the same with Lydia Hasse making her way over to the injection spot. This is what happened last time round. Vinfeder on target. Well, wouldn't be surprised if we see a carbon copy of that in front of our very eyes right now. Slip this time, on target. Taken away on the baseline by Lenzinger. And Austria ball. So the goalkeeper rounded, but Lenzinger are on the baseline. Austria denying Germany that 5th goal. 3.5 minutes left to go till half-time. And Germany 4-0 up. This is their latest effort. It's the view from behind the goal. And you can see Lenzinger there towards the right of the picture. Definitely stopping that one creeping in. Well, Germany don't need to do anything silly here with 3 minutes left on the clock. Just keep possession. Oh dear, anything but that. Possession given away there by Lydia Hasse. Rather soft as well. Austria have it back. Austria just struggling to find their flow at the moment. Won just 2 of their pool games, and then they won their quarter-final game, went all the way with Belarus, finished 3-3, and then went to a shootout, which they won by 2-1. They've taken some confidence from that, but taking a hammering here from the Germans, the defending champions. 4-0 up as we get ever closer to half-time. 10-1 it finished in the pool game. And you've got to say, Germany will kick themselves if they don't see this game off. The crowd are here, another capacity crowd this weekend in Leipzig. And goals is what they want to see. Goals is what they got in the men's game earlier. Germany thrashing Switzerland by 11-2. And the women looking for their 5th goal here against Austria. Great skills again from Hauke. Hasse at the back. Nice low pass forward. It was lifted though, says the umpire. Tackle. Again, it came up off the ground though. That's why Austria will continue this phase of possession. Just over a minute left to play then, the final minute of the first half of this first semi-final between Germany and Austria. All Germany, really, one-way traffic. Von Frank getting involved in the action again. She's made a couple of saves. 2-on-1 at the back for Germany. Otter alongside her teammate. Otter to make it 5. Rans the keeper and couldn't keep it in play, but it will be a stroke because that went into the body of the trailing defender. I think it was Langinia who was the last player, and she's going to get a card and a sin bin for that as well. All the way back. Otter misses the goalkeeper there on the reverse stick, goes to get the shot on goal, and in comes the sliding Austrian player Marta Langinia. And she's gone off to the sin bin. Otter to make this 5 for Germany going in at half-time. Fantastic finish, and it is 5. A fab 5 for Germany in the first half here against Austria. Germany 5, Austria 0. Crowd are getting their money's worth as far as goals are concerned. 30 seconds left in the first half, and Katharina Otter adds another goal to her goal tally today. 6 in the tournament in total, and 2 today for her country. Austria will finish, it looks like, with this play down the right-hand side in the first half. Otter comes away with it, though. Maybe chance for one last counter-attack. Still 10 seconds left on the clock. Goes herself. Great tackle. The last play of the half, too. So Germany flying high. They've got the wind in their sails, and they cruise in at half-time. 5 to the good. There's the half-time score. It's Germany 5, Austria 0. What a half of hockey. Franziska Hawker, Katharina Otter, and Schroeder and Katharina Winfeder all getting themselves on the score sheet. That was Otter's 5th goal. Number 5 for Germany in this game against Austria. Wasn't phased at all, was she? Picked her spot, buried it, and it looks as though Germany are going to be cruising through to this year's final. 5-0 up at half-time. Get in the mindset of the Austrian coach there, the world number 4, trailing here and being totally outplayed. Their highest ever finish, bear in mind, 7th in the Indoor Hockey World Cup. The worst they can do here is 4th.
Das wäre absolute Frechheit. Ja? Wir laufen Vollgas zurück. Defensiv müssen wir kompakt bleiben, verdammt nochmal. Lass die scheiß Hand runter und lauf Vollgas zurück.
Well, the Austrian captain venting her frustration there.
Jedes Mal, wenn wir andocken, wenn wir denen immer richtig Druck geben, haben die nicht die Zeit, irgendwas Schönes aufzumachen. Geht doch mal richtig immer wieder hin, spekuliert auch mal kurz. Ja? Seid viel aktiver. Wir sind viel zu wenig aktiv in den Situationen hier, ja? Wenn die Bälle rüberkommen. Am Schluss war es schon besser. Immer wieder andocken, immer wieder richtig Druck geben. Ja? Und auch mal einen Ball klauen. Im Aufbau. Ja? Ganz einfache, banale Sachen. Zack, früh ein Ball spielen. Katrin, Vicky, ja? Auch mal früh die Zone besetzen. Zweiter, Hälfte, ja? Aus der Position gleich mit reinschneiden. Ganz einfache Sachen.
Well, let's have a look back at some of the highlights from that first half. Austria started strong. They came out the gates. They created a couple of opportunities early on, which forced saves from Yvonne Frank. But the Germans just too strong in the end. An open goal for starters for Franziska Hawker. That to get things going for the Germans. Another half chance here for Austria. Again, that one just lifted up into Yvonne Frank. That one netted, and that made it 2-0. Katharina Otter firing from the top of the D. That was number 3, taken underneath the body by Anne Schroeder. Calmly finished, bottom left. Room for more? Of course there is. That was the 4th. Winfeder this time. German side on the bench. Everyone playing their part. All 12 members of the squad and the coach very happy going in at half-time. We saw that penalty stroke converted as well by Katharina Otter, the German captain. And amazing, isn't it? The role that technology plays. Instantly able to look back on some of those goals. That's the goalkeeper, Karin Stiffelmeier, alongside her goalkeeping coach. And Austria have it all to do here in the second half. They've got 20 more minutes to endure. It's like a lamb to the slaughter at the moment, though, and they trail by 5 at half-time. Crowd playing their part too. Now, why not? Little Mexican wave. It's coming your way. There's your half-time score. Confirmation of all 5 scorers, well, 4 scorers if you look at the scoreboard there, with Otter getting 2, but Germany 5-0 up at half-time. Love it when a plan comes together, and certainly the first half going to plan for Yami Mulders and Team Deutschland. So a place in the final up for grabs. The winners of this game will either play the Czech Republic or the Netherlands. That final to be played tomorrow afternoon at 1 PM. The bronze medal game will be slightly earlier in the morning, where the losers will face off. That's a 10 AM pushback for the bronze medal. Austria will start the second half playing from right to left in the white and black. Here we go then, halfway there. 20 minutes left to play in this first semi-final between Germany and Austria. And it's 5-0 to Germany after 20 minutes. Oh, a good early start and an early goal for Hillman. Well, that was poetry in motion. Christina Hillman, cool, calm under pressure. Germany putting the phases of play together, and they add their 6th in under 30 seconds as well of that second half. Germany 6, Austria 0. It's Hillman's 9th goal of the tournament as well. Well, just the start that Germany would have wanted in this second half. I'm going to stick my neck out there and say that's game over. Here's Jacobi. Just a soul-destroying nail in the coffin, that one from Germany at the start of the second half. And 6 goals really is a lot to ask of Austria. Have only scored 12 in the tournament. 12 goals from 6 games. It's only 2 a game. There's Hillman, and there's a look too at her goal. Oh, in off the post. Great finish. Well, Germany might just be able to reserve a little in the tank here for that big game tomorrow. Well, there's some of the Austrian fans who will be disappointed. Austria's men, however, through to the semi-finals as well, so still plenty more to look forward to. Remember, Austria thrashed Poland this morning in the men's games. 5-1 that score. Where did that come from? So Austria will face Iran in the men's semi-final later today, as Germany go in search of a 7th. Not as fluent a build-up, that one. That's better. Nice lead to the ball from Bush. It's a shame because Germany have come away with, oh, lovely skill set. Great hands there on Anne Schroeder. Super stick control. Counter-attack chance here for Bush. Just tried to thread it onto a foot there of Celine Wilder, who was the defender backtracking. Here's a chance. First touch, just taking it away from Van Bodegem. Always got to back the keeper in that situation. Fully kitted up. Here we go again. Around the back this time. Can she get the shot off? Pulls it back for a teammate, but intercepted by Gross. Very impressive. Schroeder there, the German number 8. Scored in this game and has 5 goals in the tournament now. Looks dangerous every time she gets it. Space round on the left-hand side for Germany. Can they get into the circle? Looking for that deflection. Germany getting ready to make their next round of changes as well, with Otter, Hasse, Hillman and Vinfeder all coming on. Fresh sets of legs all over the park. Well, the Austrian coach, Nitan Sondi, a bit short of ideas today. How do you combat such a dominant force like Germany? All the other teams in the tournament have struggled as well. Germany, who only just won their opening match against Canada by a 1-0. But from there, they've really found their form. 4-1 against Belgium, 6-3 against the Ukraine, 10-1 against Austria when they played in Pool A, and then 5-1 in their final pool game against Australia. Slightly narrower winning margin against Poland in the quarterfinals. They won that by 2-1. And here they are against Austria again, 6-0 up with 15 minutes left to play. Hillman pressing here. That's what Germany have done so well. Did it in the first half, they're doing it again here in the second. They're forcing Austria onto the back foot. Hillman comes back and finds Vinfeder. This is Hillman again, scorer of Germany's 6th goal. Vinfeder, who scored Germany's 4th. Another goal in the can brewing. And the expectant German crowd just on the edge of their seats here. Hillman threads that ball through to Otter, who's found that right channel. Danger is when you get down there, not too many options. A one-on-one now at the back for Austria. Just Yvonne Frank to beat. She comes out onto the stick. Did well to come out of a D itself. Jacobi. Otter. And a chance here came up, it was lifted, it was a good save in the end from Stiffelmeier, but the whistle had already gone. Still 6-0 then, Germany 6, Austria 0. This is the latest of Austria's chances, a one-on-one at the back here. No danger there, Jacobi will watch that one off the edge of the pitch. And yeah, Germany don't really need to put any more energy into this game. It's probably one of the reasons we're seeing slowed down. Yeah, why not? Doesn't need to be perfect anymore for Germany. Germany versus the Netherlands later as well in the men's semi-final. That starts at 7 p.m. local time. If you're watching anywhere across the globe, set your clocks accordingly. It's 20 to 5 here now, 7 o'clock. Germany versus Netherlands. Germany looking to get one more here. This time it was Van Bodegem around the back. Composed defending that time from Kruger. We'll chase on here for Lenzinger. Jacobi, and just bounces that ball in to Hauke. More definitive, powerful pass down the balls, but it's picked off. Austria come again, but Germany with numbers back. 2 versus 4. Well, there we go, goalkeeping change. And Yvonne Frank comes off. She's kept a clean sheet. And Amelie Klaumunter comes on for the Germans. Perfect time to get your number 2 goalkeeper out there. It is a must-win game, but Germany in firm control of it in this semi-final between these two teams. Bit of a nothing shot there from Hauke. Well, it must be soul-destroying for the Austrians, including Stiffelmeier there in the goal. No more she can do. 6 goals have gone past her, and Austria certainly don't look like scoring 6. They don't look like scoring 1 at the moment. As we enter the final phase of this first semi-final between Germany and Austria. Jacobi up to Hauke. Out and round through Van Bodegem. Really like to see her drive on a little further there and take it all the way into the circle. Foul on Bush. Free push taken by Laginia. Again, it's a bit of a hopeful ball down those left boards. 1-on-1. Oh, a little reverse flick, hits the post and then goes in. Final touch fell to Van Bodegem. First shot hitting the post. Van Bodegem on hand to nudge home Germany 7. It's Germany 7, Austria 0.
Goal for Germany, number 24, Charlotte van Bodegem. 7-0 und die letzten 8,5 Minuten werden kurz an. Ich würde sagen, das riecht nach Finale.
Oh, nice from Schroeder. That really is rubbing salt in the wounds. What a great bit of skill. All the way from her own half. Sets up this attacking opportunity now for a captain. Gets the ball back. Keeper gets something on it and it just lobs wide. Well, from start to finish, that was great. And Schroeder involved in the build-up. Otter setting up her teammate. There was Van Bodegem moments beforehand converting and adding Germany 7th. Hauke with the reverse stick flick. Team effort. Just the 2 goals in the half then for Germany. And we have under 8 minutes left to play as Otter, the captain, picks up the ball. 2 goals for her today. Still time for a hat-trick. Germany still prepared to work off the ball. Oh, great ball. Played on the ground. So the goal won't count from Lydia Hasse. Thought she was going to nudge it in first time, and had she done that, it would have been a goal. So much pressure from the Germans. Really weren't expecting them to have such a comfortable ride through to the finals. Had that close quarter-final game yesterday against Poland. That close game against Canada in their opening match. But outside of that, they've convincingly beaten every single team that they've come up against. This is better from Austria. Chance to get one back. There we go. Oh no, hit the post. Was that a save from the keeper? Either way, it was parried away. We'll get a closer look at that in a minute. If that was the keeper, that was an amazing save. If that was a post, that was a shocking miss. Schroeder again. Jacobi and Schroeder at the back. Great conviction in her passing, Schroeder. Now comes across the field with Wilde. Oh, good from Schroeder. Jacobi on the backhand. We have a one-on-one here. It's Hasse that has to come back and do the cover tackling. And actually ended up pulling it back onto her own feet. We're going to have a stoppage here because away to our left-hand side, looks as though there's an injury. I think it might be an ankle injury there, that left ankle. And by the looks of it, German number 26, Celine Wilde, goes down here. Yeah, I think she's just turned her ankle. Just there, yep, you see it go, the right ankle. It's the post. Well, a shocking miss. Well, if it's not your day, it's not your day. Germany's ball. A little over 5 minutes to play with Jacobi coming down the right-hand side now. This is Vinfeder. It really has been an unopposed semi-final, this one, for the Germans. And you just wonder, the energy that they've saved, that could come in handy tomorrow for the final, which starts at 1 PM. You can watch that here on fih.ch. Timeout called from the Germans. So 4:32 left to play in the second half. 4:32 left to play in this first semi-final, and Germany lead by a whopping 7 goals.
Rüber, sehr nah ins Rahmen, hier anschieben, hier dazwischen, hier vor, hier rein. Immer Druck auf die Linke. Ja, bei Raute, gleiches Spiel. Wenn die versetzen, geht's auf die hier. Anspiel, Anspiel, dazwischen, vor und hier. Immer jetzt Druck auf die. Wenn es nicht klappt, scheißegal.
So tief, wieder so.
Immer hier, ja. Alles wie gehabt, nur die Küche vorher wird abgeschnitten.
Austria with the restart. 4:30 left on the clock. After that timeout, Germany well and truly in control. 7 up. Here's Bush. Lifted. Came up off a German player. Or did it? That's the way the umpire saw it. And it will be a penalty corner to Austria. Their first of the game, incidentally. Well, their corner specialist and captain, Christine Vukovic, is not on the pitch. Several other options, though. Laginia is at the top of the circle. Couldn't keep it on a stick. Laginia still hits the keeper's pads on the second time of asking, then bobbles back off them for another penalty corner. The trio gather. This was Laginia's first shot. Didn't stop it there. That's where the problems arose. So not a clean contact. Laginia again struggled to get it under control, and well, that one's almost gone off into the crowd. Bananaed off and scooped it away. Not her best execution. Again, the stop here didn't stop in the head of the stick. And that one, who knows where it ended up. Rosette. Three minutes left to play. Otter, the captain. Van Bodegum, who got Germany 7th. A little deflection off the post, bounced back her way. And she buried it home. An imaginative first-time ball down the line to Hillman. Haven't seen too much of her in this second half. Good energy, though, the German number 9. Here come Austria with a counter-attack break, though. It's Julia Busch, one-on-one at the back. Good save from the number 2 goalkeeper for Germany, Emily Klaumunzer. Her first significant save of the tournament. In the semi-final stages as well. Yvonne Frank making way for Klaumunzer in this second half. Well, it's got to be dangerous, was it? No, says the umpire. Final 2 minutes. We are the champions, echoing around the arena now from the band. Not just yet, but Germany will be in yet another final where they will face the Czech Republic or the Netherlands. Only then will we find out who are the champions of the world. Busch again for Austria. Again, a clean tackle. Germany come away with it. Otter to Hillman. Hillman goes herself. Tight angle, pulls it back, and will go across the baseline. Austria ball. Crowd rise to their feet for the final minute of play then in this first women's semi-final. Germany versus Austria. Cheering their team across the line, and they'll see their men in action later tonight as well. A 7 p.m. pushback for the German men against the Netherlands, concluding with Austria versus Iran in the second men's semi-final. Germany then will be keeping a close eye on the next semi-final between the Czech Republic and the Netherlands. One of those two teams will join them in tomorrow's final, which will be played at 1 p.m. right here in the Leipzig Arena. So Germany have done it safely through to the 2015 Indoor Hockey World Cup final. A magnificent 7 on the day as they thrashed the pants off Austria by 7 goals to 0. They celebrate that victory and march on to the final to face either the Czech Republic or the Netherlands. Good scenes here in Leipzig, a well-deserved win for the Germans. There's your final full-time score. Germany 7, Austria 0. Goals aplenty then for the Germans, with Katharina Winfeder and Schroeder, Christina Hillman, Franziska Hauke, Charlotte van Bodegum, all on the score sheet, as well as the captain Katharina Otter, who got a brace to make it 7 on the day for the Germans. No reply from Austria, just completely outgunned, unfortunately. A better result than in the pool game where they lost 10-1 to the German side. Germans who are ranked number 1. They are, of course, the defending champions too from Poznan 2011, and find out if they can defend their title tomorrow when they play in the final at 1 p.m. local time. Bronze medal match ahead of that at 10 a.m. and their confirmation of your full-time score sheet, with Germany winning by 7 goals to 0. The men's semi-final action still to come as well, but the next semi-final as far as the women are concerned is the Czech Republic versus the Netherlands, and that pushes back at 5:30, just over half an hour's time. Make sure you can come back and join us for that one before we head into the men's semi-finals at 7 o'clock, concluding at 8:30. Keep it locked to FIH.ch. We'll let the German girls enjoy the celebrations here, and we will see them again in tomorrow's final at 1 p.m. Come back and join us in half an hour for the next semi-final. It's the Czech Republic versus the Netherlands, and we'll see you then.